Ever felt like you finally got a handle on something, only for the ground to just, shift right beneath your feet?
Oh, yeah, it's a dizzying feeling. It happens all the time.
Well, that's exactly what's been happening in the world of search engine optimization, or SEO. For years, it felt like, okay, we get the rules, especially for effective SEO marketing.
Hmm.
But then AI just explodes onto the scene, and suddenly everything seems to be reshaping itself dramatically.
It really has.
So today, we're doing a real deep dive into how the whole practice of SEO marketing has evolved. We're using insights from a fantastic video, actually, from a top authority.
Someone who really knows their stuff.
Absolutely.
Right.
This person's driven like hundreds of millions of visitors from Google search since way back in 2009.
Wow, that's serious experience.
So our mission today for you is to cut through all that noise, get to the essential truths, and figure out what it really means to succeed with SEO marketing now, and maybe uncover some surprising facts along the way.
And what's really fascinating, I think, is that while, yes, lots of people are questioning everything they knew about SEO marketing, the opportunity itself hasn't gone anywhere.
Still massive.
Absolutely massive. Google still handles, what, 5 trillion searches a year? Think about that. It's roughly 100 times more queries than ChatGPT is expected to handle this year.
Incredible scale.
So this deep dive, it's going to show why those old SEO marketing playbooks are, well, pretty much obsolete. And crucially, what strategies actually matter now for growth. It's a critical moment, really.
Okay, let's unpack that. This seismic shift. For years, the playbook for SEO marketing felt straightforward almost.
Deceptively simple, maybe?
Yeah, you find a keyword, you optimize your content, you get some backlinks, and boom, traffic, maybe income. That was the core of SEO marketing for so long.
It was the standard approach, yeah.
But now we're hearing that's dead. So what was that old strategy exactly, and why isn't it working for SEO marketing anymore?
You nailed the old playbook for SEO marketing. Find keyword, create content for it, build links. It was almost mechanical. And look, it worked for a while.
It did work.
Because the competition wasn't as fierce. The algorithms maybe weren't as sophisticated in some ways. But the game fundamentally changed. That strategy is obsolete, mainly because AI has just flooded Google.
Flooded is the right word.
Oh, completely. With cheap, mass-produced content. An unbelievable amount of it, often low-quality, repetitive stuff. And Google's reaction,
They had to react.
they cracked down. Harder than ever, really, implementing aggressive updates. And sometimes even, perfectly legitimate sites doing decent SEO marketing got caught in the crossfire, wiped out.
Ouch.
So the bigger picture for SEO marketing, this isn't just a small algorithm tweak. It's Google fundamentally changing how it sees value, which directly torpedoes those old tactics.
So websites that relied on that formula are just gone.
Struggling badly or,
Yeah.
completely vanished from the results in some cases.
Wow. Okay, that's stark. So what does this really mean for SEO marketing today? Is SEO itself dead? Is it over?
Not at all. That's the key thing to grasp. SEO isn't dead. But if you don't adapt your SEO marketing, if you don't evolve, you'll waste so much time, months, years even.
On stuff that just doesn't move the needle anymore.
Exactly. But the fundamentals of SEO marketing, they're still crucial. Keywords, topics people still search that way. Your content has to be findable, indexable. Search engines need to understand it.
And backlinks still matter.
Backlinks still matter. Absolutely. They're strong signals of authority, relevance. But here's the shift. Learning those basics. That used to be enough for good SEO marketing.
And now
It's just the entry ticket, the starting point for effective SEO marketing.
Oh, right.
The bar is just so much higher.
Hey, if your website isn't ranking on Google, you're basically invisible. SEO is how you get found, build trust, and make sales without paying for ads, and most people are still doing it wrong. Want to finally crack the code? Click the link below to learn more about SEO marketing before your competitors outrank you. This is your chance to get ahead.
Okay, so this shift, it brings up a really important question, doesn't it? If that old kind of mechanical, algorithm-focused SEO marketing is out,
What's in?
yeah, what actually works now?
Well, the source we're looking at points to a really critical mental shift. A change in thinking that, honestly, most people, even some pro SEOs, haven't quite figured out yet.
Okay, I'm intrigued.
Before all this AI content generation took off, ranking on Google, it was often easier, comparatively. A lot of people would just, copy the top pages for a keyword.
The skyscraper technique, kind of.
Sort of, yeah. Add a few extra points, sprinkle in the keywords, cover the obvious subtopics, then maybe get a few backlinks, and boom, first page. Sometimes pretty quickly.
Because it worked, right?
Exactly. Because
Yeah.
that formula delivered, it just became the norm. SEO copywriting became this thing, almost robotic. Writing for SEO often meant writing soulless content. But that era, it's definitively over.
Okay, here's where I think it gets really interesting and honestly kind of liberating for SEO marketing. Search engines don't buy from you. People do.
Yes, exactly. That is the profound shift in mindset for successful SEO marketing now.
It's not just about feeding the machine anymore.
Right. Because the machine, the AI, can now make that same mechanical content effortlessly.
Yeah.
So it's crystal clear Google doesn't want to reward that anymore. They seem to be doubling down on their original mission.
Which is?
To give the user the single best, most relevant, most useful, most authoritative result for their search. Now, they don't always nail it. We know that.
Sure.
But their focus is clearly user satisfaction, real value. So the big insight for modern SEO marketing, ignore the old mechanical stuff. Focus everything on creating genuinely useful content. Adopt a user-obsessed mindset.
Okay, user-obsessed mindset. Let's make that tangible. How does that look in practice for SEO marketing? The source used an example, right? How to start a YouTube channel.
Perfect example.
So instead of asking, how do I rank for this? Or what topics does the algorithm want? You flip it.
Completely flip it. You ask, what does the person searching actually want? What's their real problem? What's their situation?
Like, are they a total newbie? Do they need gear advice? Or are they stuck on finding a niche?
Exactly. Or maybe, why do they even want a channel? Is it for fun? For money? Business? And how do they want the info? A checklist? A deep tutorial? An interactive thing?
You got to go deep into the why and the who.
That deep dive into understanding the actual user intent. It transforms your SEO marketing. Makes it way more effective.
Because if you don't get that intent right,
your content just won't help. It's more noise. But if you nail what they're truly looking for, if you anticipate their needs, you won't just rank better.
What else happens?
You'll keep people engaged, build real trust, convert more visitors into actual customers or loyal followers. That's the power of effective SEO marketing now, delivering undeniable value, becoming indispensable, really.
Okay, this leads to a bit of a paradox, though, doesn't it? If generic AI content is the problem, this flood of meh stuff, should we just avoid AI tools in our SEO marketing, like altogether?
Good question. And the answer is definitely not. Actually, the source argues pretty strongly that every SEO, new or experienced, should be embracing AI tools.
Embracing it, not resisting.
Right. Because the problem isn't the tools themselves. It's how people are using them, poorly, often.
Without strategy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When AI is guided by smart human strategy, it's incredibly powerful. It's faster, often better than most humans at things like brainstorming, outlining, drafting, analyzing data.
So it's an amplifier.
A massive amplifier, not a replacement.
Okay, so what's the difference then between using it well and using it badly for SEO marketing?
That's the absolute key distinction. It's about who's guiding who. The source used these contrasting examples. Joe Schmo versus Sam Edwardo.
All right.
Joe Schmo knows next to nothing about real SEO marketing. He tries AI, but he can't guide it effectively. He doesn't have the foundational knowledge, so the AI ends up guiding him.
Leading to that generic, useless content.
Precisely. But then you have Sam Edwardo, an expert who actually knows SEO marketing inside out.
Yeah.
How does Sam use AI?
Differently, I assume?
Totally differently. Sam does the hard work first. Keyword research, deep audience analysis, studies the search results for clues about intent. Then he feeds all that human insight into the AI, like ChatGPT.
Ah, so he's the pilot.
He's the pilot. He commands the AI to execute his smart SEO marketing strategy. The source even shared how they used ChatGPT to get a #1 ranking in like an hour.
1 hour? Seriously?
Using specific tactics, yeah. It shows the power when used correctly. Look, AI isn't going away. It's revolutionary tech. For SEO marketing, the bottom line is use AI as your assistant.
Not your boss.
Never your boss.
Sure.
Train yourself to be the skilled operator. And those skills, they come from solid SEO marketing fundamentals and real-world experience.
Hey, if your website isn't ranking on Google, you're basically invisible. SEO is how you get found, build trust, and make sales without paying for ads, and most people are still doing it wrong. Want to finally crack the code? Click the link below to learn more about SEO marketing before your competitors outrank you. This is your chance to get ahead.
Okay, so we've talked about what to do for successful SEO marketing, but the source also really emphasized knowing what to prepare for.
That's crucial too.
Because once that amazing, free, consistent Google traffic starts flowing, it can feel like free money, right? Like you've cracked it.
It feels great. Yeah, stable.
And that's apparently exactly when things get dangerous for your SEO marketing. Why?
Because the harsh reality is Google traffic can just vanish like overnight.
Really? It's gone.
It happens. It's happened to hundreds, probably thousands of creators and businesses. It's real, it hurts, and you often don't see it coming. It's unpredictable.
Wow. Okay. So relying just on Google is risky.
Extremely risky.
Yeah.
Which brings up another key question for anyone serious about SEO marketing. If you were starting from scratch today, what's a critical thing to prepare for?
What is it?
It might sound counterintuitive after all this talk about Google SEO marketing, but the answer is diversify. Don't just focus on Google.
Even though we've been deep diving on Google SEO.
Yes, because the skills you build doing Google SEO marketing, they're incredibly transferable.
How so?
Think about it. Keyword research, understanding search intent, link building, technical SEO, making sure your site is crawlable, fast, mobile-friendly.
All that stuff.
It applies almost everywhere else online where people search for things.
That's a really powerful point for anyone investing time in SEO marketing. Can you give examples? Where else do these skills apply?
Absolutely. The source mentioned their own journey. They went into YouTube SEO knowing basically nothing about YouTube specifically.
Okay.
But they applied their Google SEO marketing principles.
Yeah.
And now they get over 1 million views just from YouTube search, views that matter to their business.
Wow. Just by transferring the skill.
Yeah, and they've done it on Pinterest, Reddit, eBay, Quora. The list goes on. Any platform that sorts and shows content based on user searches, it follows similar core ideas.
So mastering Google SEO marketing gives you a huge head start elsewhere.
A massive head start.
Yeah.
It makes your overall SEO marketing knowledge really robust and adaptable across the whole digital world. Hugely valuable.
Okay, so let's bring it all together. What does this mean for you, the listener, thinking about your SEO marketing approach now?
Well, at its core, it's still about connecting searchers with the best results, right? That hasn't changed.
But the how has changed.
Drastically. In a world where AI can just pump out endless mediocre content, just copying what's already there, that's not enough. It shouldn't be enough. You absolutely need to be worth finding.
Finding. I like that.
Yeah. This whole deep dive into SEO marketing shows us, I think, that while the landscape shifted, those fundamentals, connection, value, they're still key.
Yeah.
It's about shifting from algorithm first.
You're user obsessed.
Exactly. Leveraging AI smartly as that powerful assistant and having the foresight to diversify beyond just Google. That's not just smart. It's essential for long-term SEO marketing success. It builds resilience.
So as you take all this in, as you step into this evolving world of SEO marketing, here's something to really think about. If your content needs to be truly worth finding, what one specific detail could you add? What unique perspective could you offer? What unanswered question could you tackle that nobody else is to make your stuff truly stand out?
How do you make it indispensable?
Exactly. How will you make your content indispensable in this AI-driven search world? That's the challenge. Remember, becoming truly well-informed, it's a journey. Keep digging, keep exploring these ideas.
Absolutely.
And we'll be here next time for another deep dive.
Hey, if your website isn't ranking on Google, you're basically invisible. SEO is how you get found, build trust, and make sales without paying for ads, and most people are still doing it wrong. Want to finally crack the code? Click the link below to learn more about SEO marketing before your competitors outrank you. This is your chance to get ahead.